priority. Bombs are down.
I'm getting legal. So I know you're thinking, where do I start? So the first thing I did was check my Facebook, of course, and then I typed in Minnesota marijuana. Yep, this looks like we're in the right place. Okay, now I'm going to the About Me section, and it looks like the head of Minnesota marijuana is Micheal Ford. And Micheal Ford sent me to the Liv-On Family Care website, and it tells you exactly what to bring. It lists your qualifying conditions, it tells you about the laws in your state and your area, and most importantly, how to set up an appointment. And now here goes the contact information. Now you're gonna need your medical records. So I went to MyChart MN, and the closest one to me was Central Care Health. Now in Central Care Health, you can get a copy of your medical records emailed or faxed to wherever you like, or you can get it emailed or faxed to yourself. And you can even talk, text, and live chat with the operators. It's a no-brainer. So what you're gonna need is your medical records, money, and identification. Next, go to your appointment. Duh. What up, Warriors? It's Madeline Carita, and I wanted to get my medicinal marijuana card, so I called Micheal Ford of Minnesota marijuana, and now we're on our way to the Liv-On Care Clinic.
Liv-On Family Care.
Liv-On Family Care. So we're about to see how it's done. Let's talk to Mike for a second. Okay. So, what's Minnesota marijuana?
Minnesota marijuana is basically a community of activists that we do community education, voter registration. We do informational events for legalization, for lobbying, for medical marijuana, and all the different things that we have going on in the state.
That sounds like a lot of work. I think you in this ride a lot, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like I feel like kind of being in a place as like Minnesota, trying to get medicinal marijuana legalized, or even recreational marijuana legalized, that's got to be crazy.
Right. Well, we got medicinal marijuana legalized in Minnesota. We don't have recreational, along with legal marijuana now, Minnesota Normal, Sensible Minnesota, Minnesota Campaign for Full Legalization. We're just doing everything, all cannabis for the state of Minnesota.
Oh, that's awesome. When do you think, okay, so recreational marijuana is not legal in Minnesota yet.
No.
What do you think is going to take it to change that? Do you feel like we're kind of on the cusp of that happening?
Well, we're on the cusp of it. There's a lot of popular votes for legalization if we actually get an amendment or a bill introduced that makes it through legislation. 2018, we're probably not going to see legalization unless we get a ridiculous swell of support, a good governor in there that's willing to see changes in the state of Minnesota.
Okay. So how does so we're getting the medicinal marijuana card. Do you think I can't talk today, people. Ignore that on the video. I'm not editing that out. We keeping all these bloopers, keeping it real. Do you think that Minnesota itself, as the people, not necessarily the governmental or legislative body, is ready for legalized recreational marijuana?
Yeah, I believe we're ready. We've been ready for a long time, but you know, unless we actually get up and vote, contact legislators, we're not going to really see too much action moving towards legalization this year. So it's going to take a lot of people to get involved and start getting active.
Okay.
See legalization.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. We will see you guys at the clinic. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. No. I was doing a YouTube video showing people how to get their medicinal cards.
Oh.
Just because a lot of people just don't know how.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Our occupational therapist is here once a week. So that's the OT room where she treats patients.
Ooh.
We have a massage room and we have a massage therapist.
Oh wow, look at this. I need this in my life, y'all. I want to live in this room. Oh.
I know I have the same feeling. Exam room number 1. This is exam room number 2, patient support. Our conference room. We do have a full service lab. Don't let the size fool you. We can do everything: blood samples, urine samples, hair follicles if we need to.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But it is the future. You don't need much space anymore. That's the bathroom. I think you guys know how that works. Okay. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. I think that's enough time. And we do have a list for somebody that calls. We are able to do a free screening on the phone or any other way. We go to events too. But currently, as I said, there are 11 qualifying conditions. Those conditions are cancer, glaucoma, PTSD, HIV, Tourette syndrome, lateral sclerosis or other forms of sclerosis, seizures or epilepsy, Crohn's disease, terminal illness with a life expectancy of less than 1 year, severe and persistent muscle spasms, and chronic intractable pain. Some people have chronic intractable pain stemming from failed surgeries. It just has to be pain that has been there, is continuous, ongoing, and is debilitating. So just going through again, you have to call the clinic to get certified. We do a screening and we look for your qualifying conditions. You have to be a resident of the state of Minnesota. You have to have a valid ID, and you have to be able to give us your medical records. Once you have these 5 very important things, understanding that you're not on probation, that's a whole conversation. Which I
Whole different conversation. That's a whole different conversation. That's a different YouTube video that I am not qualified to do.
Yeah. So once we get your medical records, a provider reviews them to make sure that you have the qualifying conditions. Then when you get a yes from the clinic, that's when you schedule an appointment. And during your appointment, you're getting examined and you're getting your certification for the medical cannabis. When we are done at the clinic, there are 3 parts to the registration. You register with a provider. You do the state registration through the Minnesota Department of Health website. Then you do the 3rd part again through the Minnesota Department of Health. When you complete these 3 parts, you're ready to go down to the dispensaries. None of the clinics that do certification have access to any cannabis. Most patients sometimes confuse, thinking we are a dispensary. We do not dispense, we do not touch, we do not have any cannabis in-house. What we do is provide you with a certification to say you have a qualifying condition that you will benefit from medical cannabis. You take that certificate with what you get from the state to the dispensary, and that's where you get your medications. There are doctors and nurses, pharmacists down there that they walk you through education. There's a lot of hand-holding through the process between our clinic staff and the dispensary staff, providing you a lot of education and help along the way. But these are very important steps to follow.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, we're clearing up the mystery. No, if you're looking for weed, do not come to Liv-On.
Sponsored by the
420-247.com. You will not get anything but pain management, and it won't be the kind you're looking for. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Freestyle.
Music.